I've been thinking about God in the small things. We tend to think of God as a powerful being creating the universe, moving the planets, throwing stars into space as we sing, calming the crashing waves. But God also works in the small things. We know about God helping David to slay Goliath with small stones. We know about Jesus using 5 small loaves and 2 fishes to feed thousands of people. Paul tells us that God uses the foolish, the weak, the lowly, and the despised for his purposes. In the book of Zechariah, we read in chapter 4 about the rebuilding of the temple. Verse 8, Then the word of the Lord came to me. The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of his temple. His hands will also complete it. Then you will know that the Lord Almighty has sent me to you. Who dares despise the day of small things, since the 7 eyes of the Lord that range throughout the earth will rejoice when they see the chosen capstone in the hand of Zerubbabel. Zerubbabel, which is a completely brilliant word, was the king. So the king was rebuilding the temple. But the temple wasn't going to be as grand as Solomon's temple. And God is telling us there in verse 10 that the small things matter, that we should not despise small things. God rejoices in the things we do because of our intent and because of the circumstances we live under. We may think that we should be doing grand things through this time, but we can't all learn how to speak Italian and how to play the violin and how to cook fabulous meals. Sometimes just getting to the shop and remembering to bring the shopping list can feel like a triumph. We can't all create grand symphonies. Just sometimes saying, "Please God help me," is enough. God is interested in the small things. He's interested in the ripples in our lives, as well as the crashing waves.